The B.E.S.T, the bioenergetic synchronization technique, it's a method in which you can think about it like chiropractic for your energy field. So what we're doing is we're asking your energy field, we're asking you where there is interference in your energy field. You can think of this like a little, maybe a layer, but what we call these are SEMO. It's a subconscious emotional memory override. So when we get the information to neutralize each layer or each SEMO, we're usually landing on an emotion. We have an emotions chart. We have positive emotions on one side and we have negative emotions on the other side. Some of the emotions can be on both sides of the chart. Some of the emotions can be on the positive side and the negative side. So whenever we're clearing a SEMO, you can think of that as neutralizing an energetic layer where your body has been taking energy away from your perfect toroidal field and holding on to those SEMOs. So that energy is no longer accessible for you because it's too busy holding on to that past emotional experience, be it a good emotional experience or a bad emotional experience. So the B.E.S.T work, you're fully clothed, you're on either a massage table or an adjusting table or something like that. You can do it on the bed, a bed or floor. You can do it anywhere. You're fully clothed. Your body is basically, we move your feet just like a chiropractor does. We can do it remotely as well. But through working with the feet like that and seeing what the body is, we're asking, it's like a flow chart. We're finding out where the interference is. So we can come up with like a past date. We can come up with an emotion, be it positive or negative. So when we land, a lot of times we do land on the positive side, but sometimes we land on the negative side. So whenever we land on the negative side, I'll give you a couple examples of negative emotions. It could be destruction. It could be rejecting. Hello, Sonic Alchemist. How are you? So when we land on the negative side of the emotions chart, when we're doing our energy clearing, rejection, destruction, those are some of the kind of the words that there's a whole bunch on that side, but I'm just going to use those two as an example. So whenever we remove a SEMO with a negative word, we are always going to transfer it over to the positive side. So we'll have like what we call your antidote word. We will do the clearing, and then you have homework. So when you come to a B.E.S.T practitioner, you will get a little bit of homework. The homework, if you land on the negative side with an emotion, is to do the forgiveness work. A lot of us have heard of forgiveness work, but we maybe don't know exactly how to go about it. So Dr. M.T. Morter Jr., who's the person who founded and developed the B.E.S.T treatments and all the work and everything that went along with it, he believed and wrote about and pontificated and studied how important it is to do the forgiveness work if you have a negative emotion attached to a SEMO, subconscious emotional memory override. It's kind of a mouthful. Don't worry, I repeat this stuff often enough and you'll catch on. So with the forgiveness work, there's 4 steps, and you're doing the forgiveness steps for you. You're not calling someone on the phone. You're not confronting them. You're not writing them a letter. You're doing forgiveness work for you. So there's 4 steps to the forgiveness. And what would happen is when you hear that negative word, whatever that negative word is, I think we're using destruction, okay? So say something pops into your head, okay? Say the word destruction, okay? Maybe you're thinking immediately of someone in your family who caused destruction in your family or something to do with that. Now, it doesn't have to be something not personal either, because we can get SEMO from watching TV, guys. We can get SEMO'd from watching horror movies, negative things. We really can get that. So it doesn't have to be something pertaining to your life. It could be something that went in from you watching a TV show. This is how powerful TV is, okay? Television. So we get the negative word, we think of the word, we get something that pops into our head. It's usually the first thing that pops into your head. So you're going to work on the forgiveness steps with that particular thing. So what you're going to do is think about the event. You're going to, Dr. Mortar always said, find a nice quiet tree to sit under, because your forgiveness work will take about 5 minutes. You want to be, in a private area. You want to just be able to concentrate on your forgiveness work, on your homework. So the first thing you'll do is you will say to yourself, I forgive myself. You're thinking of the incident. You're saying to yourself, I forgive myself. Second step, I forgive the person or the situation. I forgive the person or the situation. I give the person or the situation permission to forgive me. So that's the third step. I give the person or the situation permission to forgive me. The next step is to be thankful and grateful for the lesson. I know that sounds challenging. Dr. Mortar taught us that every word on the emotions chart has a vibrational frequency, and the highest vibrational frequency are the words thankful and grateful. So what you want to do in that last step of the forgiveness work is, hello guys, come on in. I see you all there. Come on in. We're talking about the steps of forgiveness in reference to the bioenergetic synchronization technique that I practice. It's like a chiropractic adjustment for your energy field. So I'll go through the 4 steps again for forgiveness. You've come to do some best work, could be remotely, could be in person. You've landed with a negative word on the negative side of the emotions chart. We're using the word destruction. You think of this word and something in your past, something in your life, something currently, or something in your past will pop up. And that's the incident you're going to work with. So the first thing you're going to say to yourself, after you find that quiet tree to sit under and go through your homework, go through your forgiveness work, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive the person or the situation. I give the person or the situation permission to forgive me. Again, this does not mean calling them on the phone, writing a letter, speaking to them. You're forgiving for you. This has nothing to do with the other person, okay? So this is the work that you're doing just by yourself, solo. Doesn't involve anybody else. And the last one, I'm so thankful and grateful for the lesson. We actually call it the blessing in the lesson. Come on in, guys. We're talking about the forgiveness work that I do with B.E.S.T, the bioenergetic synchronization technique. So if you do have some best work done, if you end up on the negative side with a negative emotion, it's perfectly fine, because what we're going to do is we're going to neutralize. Sorry, guys, I have a little itch. We're going to neutralize with a positive word. That's your antidote word. But then after we do the clearing, that's when your forgiveness homework comes into it. Okay? So 4 steps of forgiveness. You do it for yourself. You don't interact with the person who's caused the SEMO for you. You're just doing it for yourself. And you have there the 4 easy steps of forgiveness. It's up to you whether or not you choose to forgive, or whether or not you're going to keep those energetic particles connected to that situation, and therefore your perfect toroidal field is it's not 100%, right? Some of that energy is holding on to those past SEMOs. Did my full sound bath yesterday at a yoga studio. I feel amazing. I woke up with lots of energy. I even made some crystal singing bowl water yesterday, so I've got some of that left over to drink today. And I hope everyone enjoys their Monday. I hope that you're doing something that you like or getting stuff accomplished. And I will come again and talk to you about the best work that I do, the sound work, and anything that has to do with natural healing, which is a non-drug approach. That's how I grew up. That's how I live. It's easier said than done, but it can be done. You don't need to pop the aspirin every day. You don't need to rely on medication for the rest of your life. There are ways that you can try to live your life drug-free. So I hope you make those choices in your life, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.